What up, what up? It's your girl Tuesday coming back with another banger for you. So today I want to talk to those who struggle in their mind. I want to speak on this topic because one, it's something that I do on a daily basis, but I try to fight to push myself through. And in these days that we live in, it is so hard going through life when you struggle. It's like you're battling in your mind between right and wrong, between living and not wanting to. And this is something that people don't talk about every day. But the reason why I chose this topic is because I know that there are people out there that are going through the same thing. Some talk about it, some don't want to talk about it. Some decide to carry their pain inside them and just lock it away. That is the wrong thing for us to do, because each and every person struggles in their own way and they handle it in their own way. So this is why I wanted to bring this to the surface today. And I'm hoping by doing this video that it not only helps myself, but it helps you too. You see, we go through life and we experience things that sometimes it makes us feel ashamed. It makes us feel stuck. It makes us feel stagnant. It makes us feel like not wanting to keep pushing and keep fighting. But for me, I realized that one or two things you can do in life. Either you can push through and fight, or you can stay stuck and just give up. Me, I'm refusing to give up. And the reason why I refuse to give up, because I know that there is a higher power. There is a God that is stronger and greater. And there is a God that can help us achieve anything. I'm struggling today, but I know that God is above me, watching over me. God is above me, not going to let me slumber, and is going to pull me out of these feelings and emotions that I'm battling today. You know, it's easy for us to just say, I quit. It's easy for us to just say, I don't want to do it anymore. But I refuse to let the enemy win over my life, because he's taken so much from me already in my life. I refuse to be that woman that just gives up. You know, right now I'm going through life, and I'm going through life by myself. And that is one of the hardest things I ever had to do. You know, recently I just reconnected with my boyfriend, someone I had known from my past since I was like 15, about 15 years old. And, you know, this is something new for me, because I've been alone for so long. So it makes it hard to just say everything, especially when it's in a new relationship, you know. But I trust God, and I know God, and I know that He can deliver me out of any situation that I'm in. And this is what I pray today. I pray for His forgiveness. I pray for His grace and His mercy. And just to know that He's there, it's what's helping me get through each day. I know that He doesn't like the fact that I'm smoking again, you know, but me smoking is a way of me coping. That's another battle that I'm dealing with. But I know He can deliver me, because He did it for me before. And I know He'll do it for me again. You know, life being stuck in our minds, it can pull us to the light, or it can put us in darkness. I refuse to be in darkness. You know, is it easy? No. Do I want to change? Yes. Do I want to be stronger? Yes. Do I want to overcome these emotions going back and forth? I feel like, you know what it feels like? Feels like, I don't know if you remember a game called Tug of War, where you have two people holding each end of a rope and you're going back and forth to see who's the strongest, who's gonna pull themselves through. That's what it feels like in my mind, you know? But I refuse to let that have control over my life. So this is why I chose to come and do this video. Because I said when I came on here, I was going to say the good with the bad. I was going to say the ugly with the pretty. Because life is not every day a fun day, a happy day. But we have to make it be. We have to, some way, somehow, find peace through our struggles. And going through this alone, feeling like you don't have anyone to talk to or that understands you, that's what makes it hard. So this is why I came to do this video, you know? It can be tough. That's the best way to describe it. It can be tough. But see, with me, I've always been a strong woman. And I know I'm strong in this. But I have to find a way to pull myself through. And the only way for me to do that is by getting close to God. You know? Sometimes He has to turn His face away from us when we live in sin because we're unclean to Him. But that doesn't mean that He doesn't love us. It doesn't mean He doesn't desire us. It doesn't mean that He still doesn't want the best for us. It just means that we have to try a little bit harder. You know, today my body's going through a lot of changes because I'm in pain. Not just mentally, but physically. But I told myself when I woke up this morning that some way, somehow, I'm trusting God to pull me through. Your mind can play some terrible tricks on you. It can cause you to smoke. It can cause you to drink. It can cause you to just lash out. It can cause you to just be angry. It can cause you to just want to say, I quit. But you have to know that these struggles that we go through, they're to strengthen us. I know it doesn't sound like it. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it's true. We have to know that we can make it through this. So this is why I wanted to share this with you. This is why I wanted to come and talk to you. You know, for me, I find peace when I listen to gospel music. I find peace when I surround myself with things of God. That eases me. And you may have different things that ease you, that make you feel less stressful, less anxious, less being in your mind. The enemy has a way where he tries to attack the children of God, where he tries to attack us and keep us stuck. But I truly believe that God can help me, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. He said in his Bible that he would never leave us nor forsake us. That is truth, because God is not a God of lies. He's not a man that will say something and don't mean it. We just have to discover ways that we can believe that, even for myself. You know, there's days when I believe him so much, and then there's days where I feel like I fail him at times, where my faith is being tested to the core. But the one thing I hold on to through it all is knowing that one day, I feel that answer will come, and it will be a blessing to us like never before. Because see, we were all meant to have testimonies. We were all meant to be put here with a purpose. And we have to tell ourselves each and every day, pain is not our portion. Depression is not our portion. Stress and anxiety is not our portion. And some of you are probably saying, oh, but you don't know what I'm going through. But you were so wrong. Because if you knew my whole life, then you would know why I say you were wrong. So I'm glad that I'm doing this video today. And I know it's been going on 2 weeks that you guys haven't heard from me. But I had to tell myself today I had to come on and do this. I had to come on and speak. Because see, when I speak, that's where I find my peace. That's where I find my strength. That's where I find my motivation. That's where I find my joy. That's where I find the love that God put in me. I'm searching just like you. I'm a regular woman just like you. I go through things just like you. So I know what it is to be stuck in your mind and you feel like you can't get out. It's like prison, being trapped in prison cells, and you want to get out, but you can't. But see, the devil wants us to give up. The devil wants us to say, oh, God ain't listening. God ain't there for us. God don't hear me. But that's a lie from the pits of hell, and you got to send it back. You got to renounce it back and rebuke it back. Because see, he could say whatever he want to say in my mind. But I know for a fact there's a God, because I wouldn't be sitting here doing this video with you if he wasn't. I know we can't see him. I know sometimes we feel like we can't feel him. But the one thing I'm sure of is that he's there. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. I cry. I get angry. Sometimes I'm like, why ain't you answering me? But I know he hears me. So what I'm telling you today, don't give up. Continue to push through. Tell yourself that you're going to make it, because you will. I love you. Coming from your girl. If you need to talk, I'm here. We can get through it together. All right? I love you. Peace.